quick sit today. It's 3:15. I just flew in from Texas, and it's November, so I want to go out for a couple hours. It's really windy today, so I'm not going to get up in a stand. Left my climber out all for those 3 weeks I was down there too, and it's all drenched, and chipmunks ate at it and everything. So I'm going to go on the ground. I'm going to do some rattling today. And just check a real small piece, easy access, that I'm hoping to get my dad all set up in when he comes down this week. So I'm going to check the cameras around there, see if there's been any movement. I don't have any cell cams in there, so see what's been going through. I have a little ground blind there I set up for him, and I'll go check on that, make sure everything's good. With the wind, it's probably blowing all over. And just maybe work two little knobs and hit the rattle horns and see if that does anything. You can tell I haven't been home in weeks. Got leaves all over the car. Woods look so much different now. I've been hunting in 3 weeks. My wind is not ideal. See what happens. Camera right there. One scrape here, and there's another scrape right there. Doesn't look to be active though. I just checked the camera that's in front of this blind, and a bunch of turkeys in here today. Small spike and button buck yesterday, and about a week ago had a real nice mature buck coming through. But he hasn't been on this camera in over a week, and my wind is going kind of almost straight out towards that camera, but I don't like where the wind is here, so I'm gonna go put the card back in that camera and then head over to this other knob where I have my other camera, and I know there's great bedding over there. I saw a bunch of bucks bedded there last year when I discovered this place late season, so I'm just gonna go over there, find a nice big tree to get behind, try try to set up my tripod and my nice camera and do some rattling. So, see you over there. It's my little ground setup here. Alright, it's 5 o'clock. Bucks are ready to get rowdy now. Everybody knows that's what happens at 5 o'clock. I got the wind coming this way. There's bedding over there. Let's get to it. I've got 3 doe that came in behind me here. Maybe a buck will be with them. I'm gonna get in position. Just over this hill. I don't think they're gonna make it in time. It's mom and 2 skippers. I'm surrounded. Meh. All right, it's November 2nd. About 5:30 in the morning. Got to be out of here in 20 minutes. And cold morning in the 30s. And hardly any wind. It's going to be quiet out there. And I'm going into where I shot my 9-pointer.
last year, and had a lot of action in there around the 1st of November, and all the way through. Honestly, the first 3 weeks in November was just torn up in there. Lots of bucks fighting, chasing, seeking, breeding. I mean, it was good action. So I'm gonna go check it out. I haven't been in there in probably a month. Cameras have been baking in there, and I'm sure there's gonna be some fresh scrapes near my stand. So that's where we're going this morning. Also, something happened in the personal life, but this coin has a lot of significance to it. So I'm gonna bring it with me today, and hopefully it brings some good luck. First morning sit of November. I love the mornings. They all my bow bucks have been killed in the morning, so something about the morning I love. I love this stand in the morning, and I haven't been here since last year. I haven't hunted it at all this year, so I should be going in, seeing a bunch of scrapes. I'm gonna check the camera that's right next to my stand once I get up into the tree, and it feels good. It's cold. It's gonna be no wind. I spoke with Pat Burns last night too, and he feels good about this morning. He's narrowing in on his buck, Mr. Electric, and he's getting daylight pictures, and he thinks this morning might be the morning for him as well. He's gonna do an all-day sit, and I may just do the same. We'll see. But good luck, Pat, and good luck to me, also Pat. The two Pats. The scrape was hit in the last week, but it doesn't look like it's super fresh. There's some leaves in it. And my camera was dead, and I forgot to bring a reader, so I don't know what's on the camera, but it's alright. We'll set this one blind. It's a beautiful morning. It's quiet. It's almost too quiet. What's cool about rattling in this spot is this is the camera that I called Fighting Grounds last year because it's pretty open in front of me here. It's fairly thick behind me, pretty open right here, and it just seemed like when bucks were getting ready to fight, they'd come here. Sometimes there'd be 3 or 4 bucks. A couple of them sparring, a couple just kind of circling around. Then one would join in, one would get out. But most of the time it's just 2 bucks fighting, but I've seen a couple times in here there's 4. Actually, there were even 5 bucks in one frame. I'll see if I can get the video and put it in this video, but nothing better than rattling at the Fighting Grounds on November 2nd. Well, it's almost 9 o'clock. I didn't see anything from the stand. So I'm gonna do a quick scout on the ground, and there's a swamp over here, and by now the bucks probably got back in there and bedded if they're not chasing does. So I'm gonna get to the edge to a nice spot and just rattle for a little bit and see if I can get anything to come out. That's the scrape that my 9-pointer was making last year when I shot him. Looks pretty fresh.